Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of the viewers. We are here today. In some parts of the world, it is Jiva Goswami's disappearance day, and in other parts of the world, it's the day after. But here we are to discuss something about the search for the higher plane and the price we need to pay, as has been described to us by Srila Guru Maharaj. Don't be afraid. Everything has its price, and this price is very positive and progressive. So first of all, to all of the devotees, Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Oh, dandavat pranam, namaskar, and all glories to our guides and guardians, our connection to the upper world. Dear Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Dear Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Dear Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. And Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai. Our Sri Rupanuga Guru Vaga ki jai. Veda Vyas ki jai. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. The unlimited pure Vaishnava section ki jai. And all the aspiring servants ki jai. So we are here to search out reality, and the world is all looking at the wonders of the world. They're all looking at what is already created, discovering what is already made, and finding marvel everywhere, whether it's in the night sky, whether it's in the atom, whether it's in the leaf, whether it's in aroma. The sciences, they're all specializing in so many different departments of research about analyzing the amazing qualities of what already exists. Now, what already exists too is the heart, and we're not just talking about the pumping heart, the heart that pumps blood around the body, but everywhere we hear, oh, the heart satisfaction. We don't hear the mind or the intelligent satisfaction. These kind of very much understood to be superficial, to be subsidiary to the heart. As they say, the heart knows what it wants. The heart is searching for something sweet, for something nourishing, for something wonderful. And Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, he says that our search for the higher and our journey to the higher heart-satisfying world then requires some payment. And what is that payment? That payment is that we pay by giving up, by giving away the lower satisfaction, the lower tendencies of this world and the lower pleasures of this world. So we have some part to play. It's not a matter of reading a book or hearing a nice bhajan and thinking, oh, this is everything. The books are here to give us guidance. The bhajans are our form of prayer to the Lord, as well as our form of glorification of the Lord through His holy name, glorifying the Vaishnavas, glorifying the associates of Mahaprabhu, the associates of Krishna, places, etc. So they're all to be done with heart. The sound vibration, of course, it is much more, it is auspicious, very auspicious compared with all other kinds of mundane sound vibrations. But the heart is searching for its place, its home, where everything is being nourished, where there is no cheating, opposite of truth, opposite of cheating, which is truth. The heart is searching for truth, for pureness, purity, reality. It's searching for home. So the higher plane is made up of faith, of dedication, and it's made up of love. It's made up of attraction. And even in that plane, there is not question of repulsion of mundane things, because mundane things don't come into play. Mundane things, we know that is all in the plane of exploitation, the plane of where selfishness or extended selfishness is at play. And those with any of that kind of tendency Sorry, they're not allowed into the Lord's higher land of love, beauty, sweetness and charm, truth. Where there is no cheating, there is only the home comfort. Many of these expressions Guru Maharaj is using, Gurudev using. We are hearing from them and sharing their conceptions with us, which comes to that point too, which is so essential in our life, that we have to search for our home, to search for the upper world with the proper mood and the proper approach. Not just randomly sitting on the top of a mountain or taking LSD or fasting or perfecting some physical yoga technique or perfecting some focus of the mind. But the proper approach is to approach the realized spiritual master, the soul who understands the truth, who is connected to the upper world, who has that connection to the upper world through his or her guru, through his or her preceptorial line. Not that suddenly from nowhere, then, oh, I don't have a guru, but I'm teaching everybody else. You do this, you do this. As we see takes place in this world, where there are those really even have substantial name and fame, much assets, much grandeur, many things there. But absolutely, but saying that, oh, I don't have a guru, but you need a guru. I am your guru. I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you how to get self-realization. But that's not what Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna tells us we all need to approach the spiritual master. And the spiritual master is coming to us by the grace of the Lord. When our time is coming, our time is right, right, for us to come out of this material birth and death, when we're becoming a little inquisitive about the upper world, about the permanent life, rather than the temporary life which is here in front of us, temporary and fragile life that is in front of us. Then the Lord is sending us his agents, his representatives, the spiritual master. So we must be careful to make a proper inquiry, to try to find where I'm getting the honest, truthful guidance for our spiritual life, for our journey. So sincere searching for the upper world will draw the Lord's attention. And the Lord's attention comes in the form of Guru and Vaishnava, comes in form of Shastra, Bhakti Shastra, the Shastra which is telling us about the nature of those who live in the permanent world. And here we are, we're in the age of 2021, we're in the time when we have access amongst all the unlimited kinds of topics of conversation, research, expertise, sports, sciences, arts, all kind of things which are presented in the world. We also have a wonderful opportunity of access to the spotless scriptures which are telling us our real good, not our temporary good of how to get more money, more houses, more this, more that, but how to get to our home. So the spotless Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam has been presented to us by the spotless Guru, if you like, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Sundar. And that has been presented to us both by the philosophy, the teaching, quoting from the scriptures, showing what's been given to us in the revealed truth, but also by the heart and practice of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the heart and example of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this he has distributed heart to heart to his associates and told, you distribute that to others, you distribute that to others. It's not the time for sitting, meditating and keeping something in our heart. It's for time for capturing whatever we capture. Try to capture properly, with proper hearing, with proper guidance, proper assistance, and share that with others. And this way, our journey is taking us to Krishna Prema, love, the actual love that everyone is hankering for, that the heart hankers for deep down. That is love of God. And who is God? The descriptions are given in Srimad Bhagavatam with much preparation to prepare us that, first of all, understand Krishna is God and is showing from so many ways how he is the Supreme Lord. The origin of all of the grandeur is coming from sweetness and beauty, is coming from the Lord of love, Sri Krishna, Govinda, Gopala. So the higher taste, the land of love, the land of the highest love, the permanent love, where there is no question of any exploitation or cheating or anything else, where everything is pure and sweet. It's the land of dedication, with automatic faith in the Lord and his devotees, not analyzing and scrutinizing and thinking that I am able to be the judge of everything. Rather, we are so in need to be in the association where judgment is not a factor, where family is the factor and heart is the factor. But Guru Maharaj says that we do have some price to pay, and that price is that we need to give up the lower pleasures of this world. So we were recently asked about, if I become a devotee, then do I have to be renounced? Do I have to give up this? But the point is this, that once we get that faith and understanding of the reality of the upper world, and that the journey that we are going on from here to there, it is real, and we are getting like solid understanding, this is really the journey, then it is an automatic thing that the lower pleasures of the world, that we will give those up, and as Guru Maharaj says, as a form of payment for the higher plane. We must go from lower step by step to the upper, not falsely, but by the attraction and connection, by the grace of the upper world. And what is that grace? It's coming personally, heart to us here. So these are natural things, and we must try to make our journey substantial by staying safely on the guidelines, the path that has been given to us by the great acharyas. And the great acharyas, there are many famous authors of Hindu books, of spiritual books, etc. There are many famous books, there are many famous authors, but we keep ourselves firmly and clearly when we've understood that we get everything from our gurus of Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. Then we keep ourselves firmly and faithfully there without having any need to analyze, what is this author giving, what is that author giving. We know that the pure, clean, honest, and properly guided and properly graced path that is given has come through these great masters in these modern times of Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, come through Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And there is our shelter, there is our safe home, and not that we are now going to search out and inquire in different things. Maybe I will get something from this person or that person. We have got everything in one page, in one paragraph, in one instruction from our masters, if we can put that faithfully on our head. And that emphasis, adjust to the environment, knowing, understanding that the Lord's affectionate hand is behind everything, and make our focus and our journey to the land of love, the land of the heart, the land of the upper plane, the upper sweetness. And this way, automatically, the lower things will slip away. All right, a few words from us to encourage you, to encourage ourselves. We need to share all of these items. We need to associate with the faithful family. We need to be together, because those who actually put into practice what we hear and see is a good idea are very few in the world. So we need to pray to the Lord to have their association and to be able to continue safely with their guidance, but their guidance following the practices that they are doing of keeping focused, reading every day, keeping some sadhana, some practice in our life, until we are completely free from the material things. Then it is the safest path for us to take, is to keep nourishing ourselves with the words, from either hearing, seeing, reading, the guidance of our spiritual masters, and the association of the like-minded devotees on that journey. Jai Shri Gurudev Shri Bhakti Rakha Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj. In our family, Srila Guru Maharaj, the name established by Gurudev, by Govinda Maharaj. Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. And Gurudev became how we would address to Srila Govinda Maharaj. So Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. And the whole world knows Srila Prabhupada. For most of the world is understood to be Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. And Srila Govinda Maharaj, in order to differentiate Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he addressed to Srila Saraswati Thakur as Bhagavan, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And this Bhagavan word is used in special cases for extraordinary personalities. And this way, some differentiation, so that Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who was known as Srila Prabhupada by his disciples, that in the modern world, where Srila Prabhupada has become to be known as Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Govinda Maharaj, he gave this additional honorific to him, that Srila Bhagavan, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai, and our Rupanuga Guru Varga ki Jai. Thank you all for being here. May we all continue safely and happily on our path with each other, chanting Hare Krishna, keeping our upward focus, and paying the price, paying happily the price of leaving the mundane things of this world behind. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. Hari Hari Bo. And a click or two at the end. Hare Krishna.